Oh yeah, I fiddled with that. Hello again, everybody. So, I've gotten myself into sort of a weird problem here, and that is I've kind of now committed to playing this game blind for the internet, which means I can't play it unless I'm streaming it, which which is a little bit of a problem because I actually am really enjoying the game and want to keep playing it. So now that means my normal video game time has to be spent online with the internet. So hello. The other thing is that the PS4 actually makes streaming super easy. Whereas, you know, streaming was a thing that I would do once in a while because I'd you know, move the laptop and you know, run the capture card through it and hook up the sound stuff and you know, all of that crap. So now it's as easy as just hitting a button and plugging in my headset. So so I remain committed, therefore, to just playing this game online as long as I can. I would like to beat it because I'm kind of bullheaded and bloody-minded, and I will eventually get through it. But one of the things that kind of killed my streaming of Dark Souls... I'm just adjusting my volume here. One of the things that killed my streaming of Dark Souls was the whole Ornstein and Smough incident, which is an extremely difficult boss. And it took me many tries before I could beat them. And I was sort of still insisting on not summoning anybody to help me, which made the boss way more difficult than it needed to be. But it also meant that right. There's really no reason to be fighting these fellows, is there? Well, now I guess they're sort of... I guess I started it. I can't expect them to just give up on me, huh? So, meanwhile, in the off-screens, I did go ahead and refill my bullets and refill my blood vials so that I could have another go at Father Gaston, or whatever the hell his name is. You just cannot get far enough away from this guy, huh? And actually, in so doing, was kind of thinking about things a little bit, and talked about sort of like, you get good at doing the run-up, where you can run from the, run from your lamp to the boss, and avoid the enemies, but because this game relies so much more heavily on, like, the expendable resources, the bullets and the blood vials that you have to kind of keep picking up, you're at a disadvantage if you keep avoiding fighting everything, because the item drops are pretty regular. You know, the game pretty well keeps you in bullets and blood vials, as long as you keep fighting the sort of enemies that drop them, which seem to be mainly the humanoid enemies. So... But if you're avoiding all of those fights in between, you know, as you go through the boss fights, you're kind of, depleting your resources. So every couple of tries, it seems like you gotta stop and then kind of refuel a little bit, which is exactly what I did, and I didn't think that would make for fun watching. So I kind of did it off screen. So we're gonna have another go here at Father Gascon, whatever the hell his name is, and see if we can't do better now. And as I said, I think the real key to beating him is going to be taking advantage of the visceral attacks. At least at first. We'll see what happens when he does his whole transformation thing. Okay, okay. Another interesting thing that I... Okay. Okay, okay, I feel I handled the first part of that much better than previously. But I wonder, yeah. Hello, Tabbertson. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so here we are again. Yeah, so one of the other things I noticed with this game as opposed to Dark Souls, that has been sort of throwing me off is... In Dark Souls, you didn't get knocked down so much. You didn't spend nearly as much time on your ass as you seem to in this game. There's a lot of attacks that just knock you down. And also in Dark Souls, there was a little bit of, still can't interrupt that particular attack. And in Dark Souls, once you were on the ground, and once an enemy was on the ground too, yeah, I guess I don't need to really deal with this. You had a moment to kind of recover. You had a sort of mercy invincibility on you, which, the old video game term for, you know, when you become unhittable. By the way, in case you aren't aware, since it's going to be brought up in every stream now, the Mad Adventurer and I, we do a podcast called GM Word of the Week. Did you know that? Because we do that. Yeah, so... And in this game, you don't really seem to have any time to recover from being thrown on the ground. The enemies will knock you to the ground, and then they will just keep wailing on you. Alright. Alright, let's handle this a little better now. Oh, you decided not to open with the, Alright, I'm not above using the cheap method of the terrain again. Since I'm basically just using the advantage of the weapon I chose. If I was dumb enough to bring Broadaxe, I wouldn't be able to pull this shit, so... Give me something I can interrupt here. No? Oh. Kind of funny, I would have thought getting shot in the face would have stopped that his wind up a little bit. Okay. Alright, Alright, at some point, I seem to have lost control of the situation, yeah? Alright, let's get some distance between us. Not sure quite what the hell happened there. Alright. Okay, see the problem is he can cover a hell of a lot of ground. So I just gotta pick my friggin' moments here. That was not my moment. Crap! Friggin' edge of the arena. Okay. Maybe if he... Well, I'll be damned. Quite right, then. Everybody take 5. I'm going behind this tomb to throw up. Oh, wait. Right. I have something I prepared for this situation. Huh. All right. All right, everybody. So this has been Angry Plays more of Bloodborne, and okay, so let's check out the arena here a little bit and see if there's any treasure around or what have you. I wonder how all of these people died. I wonder if they were shot in the face by a shotgun, then axed repeatedly, and then eaten by a werewolf monster. Just spitballing, you know, that's one possibility. It's my expert forensic knowledge there showing itself. Judging by the wounds and the massive werewolf that just attacked me with a shotgun, I'd say this person was shot and stabbed. I don't think so. We're not opening the gate yet. First, we're making sure we have gathered all the items that we can gather. Oh, haha! I see. Tried to hide your treasure up here. A brooch. And now, let us return to the dream. Huh. Let's check out this brooch. Alright, let's see what we got here. Inventory. Okay, so I got the Odeon... The Oedon tomb key. Key to the gate that blocks the tomb of Oedon. Beyond the tomb, Oedon Chapel can be found in the center of the cathedral ward. Only today the church is abandoned. And some say that the residents of Oedon have all gone mad. The ones that abandoned it. So it is both abandoned and filled with people who went mad. Right then. Ooh, I can buy a Kirk hammer. Which I can't use, because the strength requirement is 16, and I decided to focus on skill. And a repeating pistol. Which I can't use, because my blood tinge and my strength are too low. And I don't even know what blood tinge is yet. But I have a feeling it has something to do with the fact that I seem to be suffering the pale bloods. What if...
Welcome.
You know what?
What is it you did?
Let's,
Very well, let me stand close.
I'm only 1 point away. Let's, let's check out this repeating pistol business. Oh, except that I spent all of my souls to... Well, I'll be able to afford it again soon. Okay. Wonderful. Now there's a few... I guess we can return to the cemetery. Oh, apparently that was the tomb of Odin. The tomb of Odin. Odin's tomb. Yes. Oh, I didn't check out the brooch. Though I do want to find that small hair ornament, because I note that it would stand out very well against a head of grayish hair, which is exactly what I have. You know, quite dapper gray hair. Yeah, let's check out that brooch and see what we can do with it. I'm not even sure where... Red jeweled brooch. A woman's bright red brooch engraved with the name Viola. Gift from a hunter, used to change into a droplet blood gem that fortifies any weapon. With the proper workshop tool, various weapons can be fortified. Oh. Oh, I have a workshop with tools. Should have looked at that before I teleported across time and space from the mystical church void into the tomb of Odin. Let's go check that out, shall we? Of course, I have this terrible feeling that it's... Alright, I need more blood shards. I hope this isn't like... I guess we'll find out. But, so in Dark Souls, there were souls that you sometimes got from bosses. Yes, that's how you use a brooch! Right then! Oh. Oh! Oh, hey! I can fortify my gun! Which does what exactly? A little bit more damage. You know what? I'm gonna hold off right now, because... The thing is, as nice as it is for my gun to do a little bit more damage, I'm not relying on it for damage. I'm relying on it for creating an opening for me to stab things, which is how you use a gun. Oh, Mad Adventure, the blurred out rectangle that keeps showing up in the upper left is a notification from my PlayStation that it conceals from the chat. Basically, it's trophy notifications. So apparently there is a trophy for using a blood thing, getting a blood gem. I feel like there was a menu for blood gems somewhere, wasn't there? Red blood gem. A gem that fortifies weapons. It adds droplet gems created from the quint... How do I... Okay. So, you... No. No. Alright. Not quite. Alright, I guess we'll find out. It'll be a surprise. Be a riddle for another time. Now, before I go back to the tomb of Opie, there's a couple of things I want to check out that we didn't really check out during our first foray through Yharnam, or our first numerous forays through Yharnam, most of which ended fairly bloodily. A couple of things I noticed while I was gaining souls or gaining blood echoes and blood vials and blood bullets and blood with blood. So one of the things is that, I did discover that if you hold down the circle button and hit down, there is a quick descend on the ladder. It's just a combination of two different buttons. So here, off to the right, there is this side road. Whoa, hello. I was talking to the people about the side road. Doesn't concern you. Yeah, you're cursed. And there seems to be a fellow with a very large axe guarding the side road. And somehow in my journey, I completely failed to find this guy. So I think maybe it's time we say hello. Go ahead, get a good swing. Oh dear. Okay. Probably don't want to be backed up in a tight space with this guy. And of course he had vials of blood, because that's what everybody's carrying around with them. And is there nothing over here? Really? Well, this is hella disappointing. What is it with the with like very powerful creatures guarding dead ends? Wonder what killed this guy. I'd say he took a large executioner's axe, wouldn't you? Yeah, like, that sucks. Fine. Fine then. I didn't want anything there anyway. While I'm here, isn't the entrance to Yosefka's clinic here? Yeah, there we go. Because I might as well get a new vial of Yosefka blood while I'm here. The other thing I want to try, and I purchased an item from the...
But I'm afraid I'll be back.
Yeah. I purchased an item from the, from one of the little skeleton people in the dream. And I think that it's a multiplayer feature, but we're going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a try. And just for funsies. So, whoops, wrong thing. Okay, so this small resonant bell apparently is used to help other people in their game. So, just for funsies, I want to try it out. Because it actually used to be really rewarding in Dark Souls to help out other people. You would get a bunch of humanity and a bunch of souls. So I'm thinking here we'll at least get blood echoes, if not vigilance. But I'm curious how it works because I want to figure out how everything works. Well, here's another thing, too. I just wanted to use the Hunter's Dream as sort of a fast travel to get to the... get to Cleric Beast Bridge. Would actually be cool if you could just fast travel directly from one lantern to another instead of having to go through the, go through this middle space. Yeah. Yep. And then if this doesn't pan out, then we'll go through the gate and we'll continue journeying onward. Oh, an inflicted organ. That sounds like an item I need to seek out. Alright, so... I'm gonna guess that I want to be outside the boss arena. Well, that's awful embarrassing, because I had made such a good showing of things until now. So before, while I was farming, I came upon a very tough decision, because I was just doing a circuit through Yarnum, through the areas we had already played, and came to the pair of werewolves. And, of course, since I was not filming... actually made an amazing showing against them. And I still don't quite understand why sometimes I can interrupt them and sometimes I can't. Alright, so... Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ooh. Okay. Might take a minute or two. Yeah, I know you are. Since I'm now basically an expert at this boss. I just got sucked into another world, I believe. Enter the world of young Geo, who has beckoned me here. And you. I suppose you're not young Geo, are you? Is young Geo about? Hello? Hello? I got a call saying someone needed help slaying a giant monster? No? Unusual, but... I think young Geo's going to be very disappointed when he gets up here. But then again, the office did specify that I would be there sometime between the hours of 8 AM and 9 PM. And yet he wasn't there. I don't care if he just popped off to the loo. He was supposed to be there to answer the door. That's how it works. Let's try that one more time. So, I'm actually now a little bit curious what happens in Young Geo's world. Is he gonna come up there and find, like, 2 dead enemies and nothing, and then wonder where I got to? Well, regardless, let's give it one more shot here. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I don't care too much. I'm honestly just curious about the whole multiplayer thing. I also wonder how far I can wander. It seems like it's a more streamlined version of leaving your little white chalk mark on the ground. And I really did, in Dark Souls, I actually got really into the cooperative multiplayer. So I guess when I ring my bell, it basically says I'm available to help. And then if somebody else rings their come help me bell, then we get matched up. I imagine there's also probably something to do with the level. You know, with, maybe, maybe not. I don't know, maybe there's something to do with level matching. Whoops. Okay, because I think I aggroed those werewolves. Nigel, where'd he go? Alright. Enter the world of Il Shadow Zizzle. Alright, I think he's over there. Oh shit, I forgot about you. Hello! Hello, okay, I see, we'll carry on then. Lead on, I follow. So he is the beckoner, apparently. You're not picking up... Oh! Oh, he did a little corpse looting motion, so I suspect that corpses drop stuff for both of us? Alrighty. Now don't worry, I'm an expert at this. You just hang back with your saw blade. I'll handle it. Oh. Wait. Did you even need my help? Why did you summon me here? Okay. Not quite sure. Huh. Usually the mechanic of this is, you know... Arthur, he seems just as confused as I am. Yeah, he really does. He's doing the same thing I did. You can almost hear him say, so this is a dead end, huh? Boss was just guarding a dead end. Didn't drop a key. Nothing. Well, I guess I'm the king of the dead end now. So there's that. And now he can't go back to the hunter's dream because I'm here, and he probably doesn't know that he can use his bell of silencing. So... Wait, he summoned someone else? What the hell is happening here? I don't understand the point of this exercise. What are we doing? And now the other guy, he's running up. He's going to check out the boss. He's going to discover the boss is already dead. And then we're all just like, well now what? Meanwhile, all of the villagers, like right now, huddled behind their locked doors, looking out their windows, are trying to figure out what the hell these three church hunters are doing wandering back and forth. They're not saying anything, they just seem like really confused by everything that's happening. I don't know. Now a third one joined them, and he went to check out the bridge, and now this cleric beast. Oh shit! Whoa! Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were doing the running past them thing. Sorry. And Shadow Dizzle died. So that's the multiplayer feature. You know, it's obviously, as you can see, it's really helpful. It adds a lot of depth to the game. It adds a cooperative element. Makes you really feel like part of a team. Makes you feel like you're solving problems together instead of just, you know, sort of blindly blundering around through the game. It actually sort of offsets the difficulty by providing camaraderie and... yeah. Anyway, let's continue with our own game now. I gotta say it was a little bit more straightforward in Dark Souls. Someone summoned you to the world, you all made a beeline to the friggin' boss. On the bright side, did actually manage to make enough money to buy myself a repeating pistol. So, let's check this puppy out, shall we? Ooh. Oh, it's a double-barreled repeating pistol? I'll be damned. So it sort of burns through the bullets then, doesn't it? Oop.
Welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off. What is it you desire? They find...
Yes, we've covered this before, my good lady.
Good hunter.
I can't help but think she's one of those dolls that just has the pull string and only has 3 phrases in her. You pull the string and it either says, yes, the messengers, they carry messages back and forth, or step forward and I will channel your blood into power. Or buy the DLC for Bloodborne, the endless, or the young hunters, or the old hunters, or something. There's DLC already for it. Alright, so I'm gonna guess that... yeah, okay. So, so far, I'm gonna say this. The game is much more linear than I was expecting. Apart from the Yarnum, which had a couple of different paths, but all turned out to be very interconnected. I mean, Dark Souls had a critical path through it, but it was kind of tricky to figure out, and you could wander off of it, and... I mean, maybe I'm just not discovering things, but I'm pretty thorough in my explorations. Like, to an obsessive... This is a rather lavishly appointed tomb. Can't help but feel that they might have gotten the words tomb and library confused. Somebody... The Birgenworth spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. Makes my head shudder uncontrollably. Who writes that? Like, that note. Wonder if this game has mimics. Blood Gem Workshop tool. Oh! Oh! How convenient. I have a workshop and a blood gem, but I need a tool. Maybe this was all like the tutorial area. It does seem to... It seems to have followed that same basic pattern. So you had, you know, the werewolf fight, which was kind of like the asylum demon, because you see it, you lose to it, and then you come back and you beat it after you get your weapons. And then the cleric beast is kind of the equivalent of the Taurus demon, where it just tests basic skills. And then the hello there. I'm just going to go ahead and light this lantern before we chat. Yes. Just in case, for whatever reason, I need to make a quick escape. Not making any assumptions based on your appearance, but quite frankly, you look like a monster.
Hmm? Oh, you must be a hunter.
Yep, that's precisely the voice I expected to come out of that face.
Must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, I tell ya. But if you spot anyone...
Yes, property values do certainly seem to be suffering a bit.
About this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over. If you wouldn't mind.
It's actually a little bit difficult to trust you when you end your speech with that little mad cackle.
I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. If
I did find that one woman who was looking for a safe place.
They are.
Yeah, so the terrified woman who has locked herself in her house because she doesn't want to get eaten by beasts, I will certainly tell her about this chapel in a tomb that is presided over by half a dead person. No offense, I have nothing against the handicap, it just seems that you seem to be missing your lower half. Pretty much entirely. I would think that would pose more of an obstacle to your continued survival, but that's just me. And I've already seen some strange things. Let's go see if we can make a blood gem, and then let's go tell that woman to come back here to Creepy Chapel Dude. Where she'll be totally safe and probably won't have, like, her flesh eaten off or anything. Alright, so... Oh, hey! Oh, he's back! Okay.
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight.
Fairly sure that's not how the moon works.
Loom large and threaten to crush your spirits. Seek a holy chalice, as every hunter before you has. A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion. Most of the holy chalices lie deep within the tomb of the gods. And the few
wait.
found their way to the
So I need the
surface
holy chalice to get into the tomb, but most of them are already in the tomb?
in the hands of men.
Except for
But
the ones that
the
weren't
old
in the tomb.
hunter tales remain true. One of the holy chalices is worshipped in the valley hamlet. Yet the town is in disarray. It was burned and
In
abandoned.
disarray, as opposed to
fear of the
Yarnum,
scourge.
which is just a picture of civil
Now
order.
only to beasts. The perfect place for a hunter, wouldn't you say?
Actually, no, you might be surprised to learn that hunters like the same things as other people. Like comfortable rooms and a pint of ale. And not having their flesh torn from their bones.
One of the hut.
Yes, you covered that. Alright, so... Oh, blood gem fortification. Let's fortify my threaded cane with a blood gem. Which will improve its... Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm sure that's good in some way. Oh, so that's it. I needed a special tool to just, like, insert the blood gem in the thing. Okay. Alright, fine. Anyway, let's go back to that spot in Yarnum where that woman was asking if I knew any safe places. Rifle spear. Now that sounds... There's a weapon that's name is basically pretty much also its description and instruction manual. I wonder if I've now seen, because of the loading screens, all of the items that this game has to offer yet. Now, sir, you probably weren't paying attention, but did you notice my sword cane was much more effective that time? I'm trying to assess what this blood gem actually does, you see? Okay, the repeating rifle. Not sure the repeating rifle actually gained me anything there. So I think the primary of the ability of the repeating rifle is to burn twice as many bullets to create the same repost opportunity. So there's that. I mean, we'll keep trying it out for a little while, but I don't have high hopes. R.L. Ritchie is showing up and then being a little bit snarky about my Bloodborne skills. Well, I will have you know that Father Gaston is dead, sir. And I found a creepy half a person presiding over a temple, keeping people safe. And now I'm going to send a woman there. I also attached a brooch to my cane. And I have a double-barreled repeating pistol. So boy, did you miss the wrong 45 minutes to miss. Because apparently I suddenly turned super good at this. Hello, miss? I found a place for you. Might find it slightly unsettling, but...
I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you once had got off your arse, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're
Now-
obligated to help me, you hear?
Now, I resent that. I'm here precisely because I have decided to help you.
Are you going to tell me you're not?
I've had a very trying night. Tell her of the chapel or be a dick.
Well, what do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt.
Now, madam, I believe the phrase you're looking for there is thank you.
Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with. Oh, enough with you. Trot along. Chop, chop.
Now, I say, this is quite irregular. Fine. No gratitude at all. I understand this town is burning down and beset with disease and werewolves, but does everyone have to take complete leave of their manners? If we can't show a bit of politeness, then we're no better than the beasts. Except for the fact that we don't eat people and tear their arms off. But still, essentially no better than beasts. Alright. Now, having exhausted that very rewarding side quest, let's head back to the Chapel of the Half-Person. Quasimodo, actually, I guess it would be, what, like Quasi-Corpus? Quasi-Corpus? Half-bodied? Right, because Quasimodo was half-shaped, or half-formed. Which, right there, when your adoptive dad gives you a name like mutant or half-formed or oh my god, it's coming right for me, that's already a sign that your relationship is not going to be a good one. Quasimodo really should have seen everything coming. I mean, at least it shouldn't have taken like 2,000 pages. Alright. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess that Yarnum's in, it's all your fault. Stupidity outsiders. Our blood's ruined.
So,
tainted by your ilk.
okay, so
Don't come near me. I know your type.
Madame, believe me, I want nothing to do with your taint.
You. Stay away from me. I know all your tricks.
So, alright, I completely accept that that woman somehow managed to make her way across the beast-infested town to this place. Because I did kill the two major bosses, so the only thing between her and this place were a multitude of beastmen, some dogs, a werewolf or three, and a couple of ogres. But what I find stunning is that she brought a chair through all of that. Yes, I know it's closed. Open door. It's closed. Yes, that's the point. I wanted it to be less closed, unclosed. That's why I pressed open. Well, this way, Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Since I can target you, I'm gonna assume... Oh, yes, you are a foe. You mean me harm. Yes. Well, dear. Probably should have stabbed first instead of investigating. I was trying to be gentlemanly. My mistake. Yes, I see you over there, bird. Apparent. That bird's got a couple of experience levels because it had more hit points than the other birds. Two more. Really, really dislike the birds. Also, not feeling the repeating rifle at all. It's a little bit slower on the shot, and it's wasting extra bullets. So, that was 3... Well, no. That thing cost me about 7,000 blood soul echoes. Because I had to level up a couple of stats to make it work. Okay. I thought I actually fired my gun off in there, but clearly I did not. Alright. Huh. They don't seem particularly fast. I mean, not like the super speedy hulking ogre brick monsters. But they do not seem to be as open to being interrupted as the super speedy giant hulking ogre brick monsters. But there we go. That's the ticket. Right. Right then. Whoops. It was supposed to be a whip, not a sword. Apparently hit the wrong button. Quite embarrassing, I was pressing the compass in the stock instead of the turn into a sword button. Whoa, okay. Forgot about that crow. Oh, that crow has my souls in it, or my blood. Whatever. The blood echoes. Alright, I know you've got a friend coming down the stairs with you, so we're gonna take the... You know what? I have throwing knives. I haven't tried a throwing knife yet. Catch! Oh! It's actually a bit effective. Well, didn't quite manage to... There we go. That's the biscuit. Oh. Nothing? Okay. Now, if I'm correct, is there something that opens this gate here, a mechanism? Because if so, I would almost get... Nope. Actually, I'm going to take that back, because that's obviously not where I thought it was. Actually, really, a shield? Is it actually useful? Dare we try it? Oh, wrong button. Huh. Alright, all I can do with it is block, though. Yeah, okay. Alright, so this is a dead end, too. Seems to be the theme of this game is fight your way to a dead end, then turn around and go on one of the other paths you didn't explore. Eventually it'll all connect back into itself. Oh, right, right! I was trying to figure out why a bullet didn't come out of my gun, because I decided I needed a shield instead. And that was not at all even remotely effective. Yeah, okay. Alright. Added to the list of things I'm not going to use anymore in the future, shield. This game, everything I have found so far has been just like, yeah, that's neat, won't use that anymore. That's neat, won't use that anymore. Whoop, hit the wrong button. That's neat, don't ever need to use that again. Alright, no, thank you, don't need that. Oh, wait, I'm on whip, not cane. Also... Oh. Whoop. Back away. Get out of the way. Perhaps, though, whip might be a little bit better, because I can take advantage of the reach here. I am having a little bit of trouble figuring out these canes. The cane guys. That's okay. I will say that there's also a little bit less of the careful encounter design. What the hell is happening? What? 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 What just happened? I mean, it stopped, which is good, but... Am I even in the same... Yeah, I am. Okay, because here's the cane guys. Like... Like, honestly, if there wasn't the little message about Frenzied, I would have thought that the game glitched out. I also seem to have gained an extra point of vigilance. What the hell was that? This seems like a good point to remind everybody in the chat, if you haven't been to these streams before, because they've got, what, about a dozen people here. I don't actually want to know the answers. I kind of want to puzzle it out, but... I'm now very disoriented here. Okay, something terrifying sounds like it's coming from that direction. But I didn't die, right? Monkey Hate Fire is saying that was like the video game equivalent of Rock's Fall, everyone dies. But I didn't actually die. I just went up into the air, emitted purple glow, and then... I see, very poetical. Yes. I don't know. Like, if I didn't know better, I'd swear that something... I'm honestly... Okay, so... Immediately outside Yosefka's clinic, there's a gate that you can't open into that cemetery area. And I'm really fully expecting... At this point, based on... Well, I probably should have read that. That said oh, okay, there's a guy with a gun. Okay, good to know. I'm really kind of expecting something to connect back to that area. And this seems like a good kind of spot. Because this seems to be like a transition between zones. Or something. So I'm really expecting to encounter a gate that brings me back full circle to the first spot in the game in the very near future. Insight waits ahead. Alright. Could certainly use some of that. Yeah, the other thing too, like, I understand that like, Dark Souls kind of founded itself on... It's a trap! Just gotta say it. because we're all thinking it. There's no way that this isn't a trap. And I do not believe for a second that that guy... Though, he is a little bit dodgy. Yeah, no, I don't believe for a second you're the trap. Where did you even come from? Where were you hiding? Huh. Okay. I know this isn't Legend of Zelda, but can I go ahead and push this? So Dark Souls was big on sort of revealing the story through gameplay, not telling you what was going on right away, sort of thing. But ultimately there was a reason for it, because nobody in the world really did know what was going on. But this game, you've got this organization that, based on the lore, seems to have dealt with exactly what's going on numerous times in the past. This whole hunter thing. So, like, the fact that Gurnham won't actually just outright tell me what's going on, or the doll won't tell me what's going on, is no longer just, you know, like, ooh, revelatory storytelling. It's actually just the game is kind of being a dick. The game is being purposely obtuse now. It's not telling me for the sake of not telling me, and for no other reason. Now that said, I am all about storytelling through gameplay and storytelling through the environment. So I'm not going to complain too hard, but it's feeling a little more contrived right now. It seems to me that somebody could just give me a little bit... Hello?
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out.
Oh, can you tell me then exactly what happened to you?
You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So,
can you tell me what those words
you?
mean? You seem to have a grasp on this situation.
But we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
I would love to. Why don't you start?
Oh, very good. Very good indeed.
Yes.
Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
Is this a notebook that explains to me everything that you've... Nope.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
Maybe you could explain to me what that blessing means.
There
and what
must
this
be
blood
oodles
business...
for us to share. Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest.
Oh! Oh, he's actually just going to tell me answers.
As
okay.
you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite
yes,
unfamiliar
I knew that.
with the
I was
ins
just
and
testing
outs
you.
of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit.
Now, this blood healing, I gather it's a good thing from what you're saying. It's something that we should aspire to.
Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the tomb of the gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
Okay. Now I understand all of that, clearly.
It has been a pleasure.
Perhaps we
May
could
the
cover
good blood guide your way.
what's happening here Now, for example, werewolves. There seem to be quite a lot of them about, and I wouldn't expect that to be a thing. Perhaps you could explain to me why werewolves, and also the ogres. Yes? No, we're just accepting that ogres and werewolves are a thing. Not even worth commenting on, really, I suppose. So again, in the guise of giving me information, you're actually walking circles around the plot. Fine, fine. Alright, I'll figure it out myself. You see what I mean, though? It's like, okay, here's this deep lore information, but I'm still kind of hazy on the notion of what the hell actually is happening. Is that the forbidden Bergenworth ground that we're not supposed to walk in now? Because I seem to be violating some sort of sacred order or rule at this point. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna keep moving forward and killing things until the game tells me I'm done. It is all thanks to lever. Yep. Okay, is that real? Okay, yeah, I guess so. It looked like this ceiling was actually too high to be under the room that's above it, but I guess not. Tempering blood gemstone. Okay. That's probably neat. Beware of beast. Yeah, it would be so surprising to run into a beast. I completely forgot to check out, because I found... So, a top hat provides more protection against blunt attacks than the tri-corner hunter hat, for reasons. I forgot to check out that equipment. Oh! Alright, this seems to just be one of them. Not that I have any reason to be blasé about there being just one werewolf. My track record against werewolves is not fantastic. I need to turn off the lights in here because it's getting a little hard to see. Okay. Also, there's an awful lot of space down here for basically, like, urn and crate storage. Like, a lot of time and money went into constructing this room. And in the end, I mean, I guess, unless it was the room for the werewolf. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's a fan. Okay. Was actually trying to jump over to the item there. Didn't realize that... I bumped my volume control, now I can't hear. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, I got it. The stairs broke and then somebody built a ladder to replace them. Like, every one of these rooms actually looks like a boss arena. And yet... I'm not sure, like, no idea if this is... Oh, Sir Highgate, thanks for hanging out. See you again soon. Wait, there's a town on the other side of this door? Like, Old Yarnum. Wait. Isn't Old Yarnum the town that I was...
There. Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those about. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
Well, that's what hunters do, first of all, and second of all, can't help but feel that the PA system is a little bit anachronistic. You know? That's fine. It's fine. Oh, you're new. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. There was another door above. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't creepy at all. He did just do that, like, wall scuttle down that ledge, didn't he? Unless there's stairs I'm not seeing, but there aren't. And certainly... I'm not ready to go blindly dropping just for items yet. I don't know, before I carry on into Old Yarnum... Let's see what's this way. Oh, is this the way I came? Oh. Okay. I could have sworn there was another exit out of this room. Oh, there it is. Pungent blood cocktail? Yes, bartender, I'll have one pungent blood cocktail, please. Oh. Alright. So do I really want to continue into Old Yarnum just yet? Because I am really, really still convinced that one of the two paths out of the Odeon Tomb Chapel of the Half-Person also... Almost missed that, didn't I? And yet... No, huh? No item? I would have hidden an item there. That's just me. Amity's, yeah, sometimes there's items hidden underneath, like boxes and crates and stuff. Anyway, I'm still convinced that the other path out of this area, out of, I guess, Cathedral Ward, I guess it's called, is gonna rope back into Old Yarnum. Or rope back into Yarnum Town, outside Yosefka's, clinic. So I just want to check that other path. Oh right, this was the sound of the terrifyingly loud clanking noise. Oh wait, that leads... So... Which path? Okay, so this way. No, this is where I went, isn't it? Oh god, I'm so confused now. Right, okay, it was over this little bridge here. Let's see how this guy died. Okay, good call coming back here. We got a lever. Wait! Not sure I wanted to do that. But good to know that I can. Oh god, the clanky guy, seems to have followed me. Yeah, there's the, What's happening over there now? That's the same place where it happened last time. Right? Hello? What is that? That time it killed me. I probably should not have pushed my luck with the mysterious purple exploding black hole. One of the many ways that nature says don't touch. And yet, kinda had to know. So now I'm all the way back down here, huh? Alright. So we're gonna do a quick fast travel through. You know what I've noticed too? That when I die, I don't lose insight, which is interesting. I had thought that insight was sort of the analog for humanity in this game, but when you died, Did I die from it? The Joe Phantasm is saying science demonstrates that standing there will still result in being picked up and brutally murdered. I didn't think I died the first time. I really didn't, but what do I know? Maybe I didn't notice. I thought I actually survived it. Yeah, no, Monkey Hatefire is saying I didn't die. I didn't die the first time. It didn't kill me the first time. So trying it the second time was not stupid. Yeah, okay, a buttload of damage. But that's not the same as died. Getting better at dealing with the cane people. So now where did I drop my souls? Is that it there? And if I get too close... Okay. Okay, now see, a smart adventurer would at this point first go back to the Hunter's Dream and spend these souls, bloods, and maybe try to cram that other gem that I found into my weapon. Because I found another bloody... Right? I found, like, the Temper Blood gem. Yeah, so let's not keep throwing all of my experience points into the delightful wood chipper that is Bloodborne here. Oh, okay. Huh, Oh, okay, I think that when you fortify a weapon, it also gains blood gem slots. So, like, if you look over on the right, this thing will get, once I fortify it a second time, it'll gain a second gem spot. And since the tempered blood thing doesn't seem to give it better stats than my primary blood, my other gem, we'll leave it out for now, and I'll keep saving up. Oh, speaking of saving up, let's go ahead and use my cold blood dew. And I'm gonna sell the top hat equipment set because it didn't particularly impress me. And I can go ahead and sell the repeating gun, and the wolf, and the shield. Oh, it was exactly the same set of equipment except for it had a top hat. So it was just different accessorizing. Right, okay, fine. Whatever. And now, oh wait, I have 10,000 monies. And there's a key for 10,000 money. Let's just go ahead and buy that. And I'm not quite sure what that'll do, but there's a gate over here that I couldn't open, right? Yeah, here it is. Nope. Alright, so it's not for that. Alright, but now I have put my souls to good use. Let's go see about killing that hulking, lumbering giant. I'm probably going to call it a night shortly, though. Probably within the next 15 to 20 minutes. Just a heads up. I need my beauty sleep. Plus, as I discovered while I was moving stuff over to YouTube today, if the video goes over 2 hours, I have to break it up to import it or to export it from Twitch to YouTube. So in the interest of doing as little work as possible, I'm gonna just from now on try to keep my recordings under 2 hours, or at least like break them up. So like if I did decide I wanted to do a long recording, I would break it up. Alright, where's Clanky? Oh! Hello. Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. Huh. What if he'll let me get really close to him and get a backstab and visceral attack? Not quite. I mean, he did let me get awful close before he decided that I was something he should deal with. He does seem to have a bit of a reach advantage there. Hey! I think I know what that ghost is doing in his game right now. Hung up on the wall. Stop for a second. Time out, time out. Alright, hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay. Wonder if he's one of the guys that comes back or doesn't come back. So anyway, now I can go up the street, find out what's up here. What is... Wait, is that the thing that I just got the key for? Huh. Where am I? Excuse me, fellow. Can you tell me where I am in relation to the other areas of the game, perhaps? Oh, okay. Is that literally the thing that I just bought the key for? Did I get that lucky? How funny is that? I'm sorry, is that a blowtorch? Jesus, the things we're allowing into steampunk these days. Oh, shit! Wish I'd saved that other pair of pants! Could use it right now. Yes, yes, I know, growl. Well, nothing in there. Sort of, in retrospect, glad it didn't turn out to have anything in it, like a baby. Would have been tough to claim to be the protagonist after an accident like that. No, really, I'm the hero. The baby was a complete accident. Poison knives? Alright. You know, it's kind of funny because I was complaining minutes ago, or I guess, you know, some time ago, that this game...
Oh my, what a queer scent. But I'd take it over the stench of blood and beasts any day. What is it then?
Did the lady just call me a
I'm
queer
off
and
doing
proposition
hunt,
me
so
at the
if
same
that's what you're
time?
here for, I'll leave you to your own devices. If that doesn't do it, come back in the morning, darling.
Oh, okay. She kinda did. I know of a safe place for you to go.
I'm off during hunts.
Okay. So I was complaining that this game was starting to feel a little bit too linear, and now I'm just lost. Oh, hello. Now I'm just lost. Oh. Oh, God! He's brought backup. Alright, so now I guess we get to find out if the big giant axe guy comes back to life. Or not. Still also am really, really desperately curious about that whole purple exploding black hole situation. I feel like there's more that I could learn about it. Oh. Goody. He's the kind I get to fight every time. Let's see if he'll let me get a visceral attack off if I sneak up behind him. Whoops. What the hell happened? Am I not armed with anything? I took my weapon off. I somehow disarmed myself. I did not have a weapon equipped. As tactical blunders go, that's pretty much, the worst one. Oh, probably shouldn't have stopped to try and throw a Molotov cocktail at him, but... There. Oh, he's unimpressed by fire! Oh, man. Okay, okay, okay. This isn't as good a showing as I made the first time. Okay. Calm down there. May one attack too many of them? I mean, like, in Dark Souls, at least those really big enemies that took a lot of effort to kill, they didn't come back. Alright, should I go in the big... Alright. Oh god, there's two of them. Okay. This might have been a mistake. Let's see if I can search this area without actually upsetting them. Whoop. Okay. Don't mean you any harm at all, just looking for items. Can see there's several of them around, just gonna help myself. Also fairly sure there should be a lever here somewhere. Perhaps not. Oh dear! I think they've figured out what I'm up to. Will you not come out of the gate? Well, the blowtorch person needed to get involved there. Yeah, see, it's not so fun when it's on the other foot like that, is it? Kinda hurts, doesn't it, being set ablaze? Like now you've discovered that you're the asshole. Now, it is very important that I don't accidentally back into the other axe giant. Or get into a position where the camera gets stuck and I can't see what the hell is going on. Okay, handle that okay. Now that there's only one of you, I feel like, still don't feel that I have to engage with you, but if forced to, I now don't feel at a disadvantage. Still, I might be coming back this way sometime in the near future, so perhaps. Okay. Fellow is also not stunned by bullets. Yeah, okay, so you can't interrupt his attack with bullets. Just sort of shrugs them off, really. Bit like throwing peas at him. Which I guess I should have expected. Given his size and his general insensibility to pain and being set on fire. Madam. Every day is a learning experience, as they say. Anyway. Don't mind me, was just checking. So anyway, I think I'm going to call it a night here. Made a lot of progress. I feel like there's a lot of different paths open to me now, by which I mean at least 3. So I'll probably be back early next week to play some more. Like I said, I'm going to be working all weekend. And in the meanwhile, I will probably continue my own private playthrough, but I will not play past the point that I've reached in this, so I will maintain my game blindness going forward.